What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I have some funny news for you guys. Last night I was just cruising home, nothing out of the ordinary, just simply driving home on the highway. Came across the Mustang. It was black, S550, not sure what year, not sure what it had done to it. Black GT on the highway, you know, and I have the truck tuned, obviously, and decided to give him a little race kind of deal in Mexico on the highway. And I'm telling you, this car absolutely smoked me. Like, wasn't even a question. Absolutely just destroyed me from kind of multiple different pulls. I don't know who you are. Shout out to whoever you are. I have no idea who the guy was. Tinted black Mustang. And it absolutely smoked me on the highway. Okay, now I did know that I was going to get beat. Obviously, I'm going to get beat. The Mustang is way lighter than my truck. I just didn't know that I was going to get beat that bad. So I knew that, or I've been planning on doing, as you guys know, the VGT upgrade on the truck with some intercooler piping. But honestly, after last night, after getting beat that bad by that Mustang, I want the truck to be faster. I want to make it faster. So I think we should skip that step and go right for the full deal. We're gonna call Dan at SPE to see what he has to say. Let's call him.
Yo.
Yo. What are you doing?
Working as usual.
All right, so we have a dilemma. Yeah, we have a dilemma. You're in. So here's the deal. Last night I was driving home, just a random average night, just driving home on the highway, and I came across this black Mustang GT. It was an S550, so it had to have been a 15 or up. But okay. I don't know what it had done to it. All it looked like was just a GT. It wasn't like a 350 or nothing. So I was feeling tough, and I decided to, you know, kind of race them. I mean, we were in Mexico, so I was trying to race them a little bit, doing a couple pulls. And dude, this car absolutely smoked me, like absolutely destroyed me. Like I couldn't even come close. As soon as we would do the 3 beep run, he was instantly gone. So the thing, I mean, I'm assuming it had to have had something done to it. I know that a Mustang will beat me. I just didn't know I would get beat that bad. So here's what I'm thinking. You know how we decided on the VGT upgrade with the intercooler piping? Honestly, honestly, I don't even want to do that. I want to skip that step. I want to go for the full build. I want mad power so I can be smoking some Mustangs and not even blink about it. Just roll on the gas and be gone with some serious power.
That's not cliche at all.
Right?
How about this? How about, you know, obviously you're serious about it. So why don't you just come to the shop, fucking sit down, bullshit about it, and kind of get a game plan together.
All right. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? You want me to swing over?
You know me, man. I'm always here. So.
All right. Well, then I'll be over and we'll figure it out.
All right, dude.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa. That looks sick.
Pretty sick.
Okay, so here's the deal. I got my doors blown off last night by a Mustang. I couldn't tell if it was built. I couldn't tell if it was stock. I don't know what it was, but it was fast. It was super, super fast. So I'm thinking that I want to ditch the whole first stage with the VGT upgrade and the intercooler piping. I want to ditch that. I want to get right to the full power.
You like filming all this stuff, man?
Yeah, film it all. So I want to get the full power on the truck, but like I still need to use it as a vehicle, like it's my family vehicle. But I want to be able to go out there with a full-size regular truck and smoke some people Like not like race truck status, like I still need it to have as a daily driver and operate at a normal basis.
Okay.
But I want this sucker to be like super fast. So if I come across the Mustang or any type of car on the road, I can just, you know,
Yeah.
hammer down and basically
You want
go
what
fast.
every other customer wants.
That's a magic question. What were you saying?
I mean, I guess at this point, you know, if you want to cut up a brand new truck, you know, that's kind of a big deal.
All right, so we just weighed literally every option possible to come up with that kind of power out of my truck, and basically it comes down to it's not 100% worth it to do it to my truck, meaning the Platinum, because it will kind of, I mean, if it was a designated race truck, we'd be talking a different story where it wouldn't be a bad thing to have a cage in there, to have like the fully built everything. But I still use that every day, and I use it as a family vehicle, and I tow with it. So I'm kind of depressed about it, but it's not really the right move to build that truck fully built to be able to smoke Mustangs and cars and whatever else to 12 to 1400 horsepower. So what are we going to do?
So, I've been wanting to build a street truck.
Okay.
I know you want to do one.
I really want to do one. Like, dude, after last night, I really want to build
I think
like an actual truck. Like, I'm talking 4-door crew cab, 6-foot bed, 8-foot
not
bed.
a single cab.
Yeah, not a race truck.
Yeah. Not even an extended cab short bed, like nothing like that. Like full crew cab, maybe even a long bed.
Okay.
Just because.
I do a long bed. I mean, not a dual rear wheel.
Yeah,
Like just a single rear.
Single rear.
4-door, 8-foot, 6-foot bed, like
Yeah.
like an actual big truck. Let's join forces and build one.
Do something like that. I'm game. We can work together on it. I've been wanting to do it.
So Dan wants to build a street truck,
We can do that.
like, but still remain a truck. I mean, he has a fully built race truck, but he also wants a street truck that he can drive, you know, normally on the road and still use for a select couple things. And I really want to do one, so
it's kind of the
let's
push.
build one. Let's combine. Let's join forces. We can document the whole thing,
Yeah.
make cool content with it, and have a sick street truck. We can go race. We can go race Mustangs and cars, take it to like drag strip events.
Streetcar takeover.
What I really want to do, yeah, I want to build a truck for the streetcar takeover, the truck class in that event, because it still has to be a truck. I think I looked up at the rolls a little bit ago, and it has to still have a truck bed, like a full bed. It has to have a stock frame chassis type. It can't be like a tube chassis. It has to still be a truck. What do you guys think of that? Me and Dan combine forces. We build a street truck, and we maybe
for trolling. Basically for trolling.
yeah.
Shit.
So it's going to be a big truck, crew cab, 4-door, 8-foot bed, 6-foot bed, something of that aspect. Definitely a Powerstroke.
6'7".
6'7". So we're going to potentially build it, take it to events. I mean, what do you think about like taking it to events? Like potentially. I mean, we're not like, this isn't like actual hardcore documentation of us saying that we're going to build it to take to events, but
I'm game.
dude, I think we should do it.
I'm game.
So my plans totally just took a complete 180 from trying to build my truck.
You're kind of back to where you started,
Right.
and now we're.
So I guess my truck's gonna stay on pause for right now. I mean, literally, we just hashed out every possible option to do with my truck, and it's not just. I'm not ready to do that with mine yet.
So in other words,
So like,
you're still doing the same thing you were gonna do.
yeah. So there you
So
go.
You're still doing the turbo that
Right.
we just did the video on.
Yeah, so it's still going to be the VGT upgraded turbo and the intercooler piping. I mean, dude, now we got our work cut out for us, like hardcore.
Yeah.
We got to find a truck, build it.
And then we'll give them insight the whole way too, so they'll get to see I think we should show everybody like the whole process and like what all is involved, so that the viewers know.
If you guys know anyone with a hurt engine, I mean, definitely it doesn't have to be, but I mean the whole thing's gonna get rebuilt.
Hell, it could be a roller.
Yeah, rolling chassis basically. But do we want like a wrecked one?
I'd rather not.
So not really like a wrecked one. We want the body intact, not damaged. So if you guys know anyone with a hurt engine, or just we're looking for cheaper. We're not going to break the bank on the truck because it's going to get rebuilt. So a cheaper F250, 350, 6.7 Powerstroke, quad cab, doesn't matter bed size. Definitely post a comment below if you guys have anyone or know anyone that's selling one, because we're going to get started. Like, we're definitely going. We decided my truck's on hold. We're building a fast Powerstroke, street truck. Document the whole process. Stay tuned for that. So last night when I was racing that Mustang on the highway in Mexico, I hit the brakes and I messed up. I had my SD card to the camera sitting on the little center console compartment slide door thingy. I'll show you when I get in the truck. I had my SD card sitting there. So when I jammed the brakes on, that SD card slid through the crack and went kind of in my center console slash behind the radio somewhere. I gotta get that SD card out of there, which sucks. All right, so here's the deal. The SD card was sitting right here. I hit the brakes and it slid up underneath of there and it fell off the back. Now, I don't know exactly where it went, but I'm gonna try to get it out of there because I have footage and pictures and stuff on there that I need. So we pulled the faceplate off. It was actually pretty easy. 2 bolts at the top, and then it was just a bunch of kind of safety, or not safety, but like plastic snap-in pieces. I got to the 2 bolts on the bottom, one right there, and I took off this piece here, and look what you can see. See that SD card back there? There she is. That's what we needed. Okay, so that didn't exactly go how I was planning it, but the end result is still very good. We're gonna build, me and Dan are gonna build a street truck, Powerstroke, power range between 1200 and 1400 horsepower. Torque levels, I don't even know, torque's gonna be off the chart. But we're gonna try to find a truck this week. So stay tuned for that video whenever we do find the truck. We're gonna document this whole entire process to give you guys some killer content. Definitely gonna be a 6.7 Powerstroke, 4-door, 6-foot bed, 8-foot bed. It doesn't matter, just as long as it's a 6.7, so 2011 and up. So yeah, my truck is back on track with the normal plans, doing the VGT upgrade and the intercooler piping. And we're gonna build the heck out of that new like project truck, but we're still gonna keep it street oriented where we can daily drive it. You could technically work with it, but I mean, it's obviously not an ideal truck to work with commercially, like towing or hauling. So stay tuned, this thing's gonna be sick. We talked about a whole bunch of plans and options on what we're gonna do. That will come later too, so stay tuned for those videos there with a little preview basically on what exactly we're gonna do to the truck. And also, I got my SD card back from falling off the back of the thing last night. Just popped the faceplate of the dash off and it was right there. But that's it for today, guys. Definitely stay tuned for what we have in the future. Great plans. Definitely not expecting for it to go that way. I was planning on, literally, I was gonna pull the trigger and do my truck here, but it works out better for me not doing that currently to this truck. Down the road, absolutely, but for right now, not so much. But if you made it this far, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am headed to the house. I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace!